Alright, so last week I told you I was going to try a new experiment where I try all the different sizes, and I thought that I would start with B6 because that's the one I used the most, and I actually haven't used some of the sizes, but I've used quite a few of them. And so without further ado, I'm going to dive into the B6 and tell you the things I like about it and the things that I don't necessarily love about it, because there are actually a few things. I mean, it's the size I like. I love this size, but there are a few things that I would change about it, I guess. Last week I was trying out a new purple Outlander leather that is coming, by the way. So we just had to wait, for it to be made and everything. But as soon as it comes, we'll start making notebooks for you guys because I know you're wanting it. I always use a prototype. I only had like one notebook I ever stayed 3 months in, and I thought I'd show that to you. So it's this right here. And you can see it's very shiny. This is actually hand rubbed. I did it myself. I gave it dark edges with a lighter inside. And it's one of my favorites. It is a Darcy and it's beautiful. And this is what I envision Odyssey is supposed to look like. No cup rings, no ink splatters, just beautifully aged leather, which is my personal favorite. I love this notebook. So first let me tell you about the size. The insert size is, I'm just going to measure it real quick just so that I can be sure to tell you. So it's 5 by 7. The insert that fits inside here, okay? So you're going to have a 5 by 7 in here. And I rarely carry more than 3. The reason why I like this size is because it's good for bullet journaling for me. I have relatively large handwriting, so the 5 inches across fits my handwriting. I can write an entire sentence on one line, so I really like that. I abhor writing tiny. Like, when I see other people writing tiny, I'm instantly green with envy, because I can't do it and have it look that nice. So I just hate doing it because it looks terrible. But when other people do it and it's beautiful, I'm just like so jealous. But but for me, I can't do it. It's really, really hard. And one of the girls that works for me, Laura, she has this really neat little handwriting, and it's so cute, but I can't do it. So I like pages that will fit my rather large handwriting, all on one row, one sentence, one row. That's kind of my way of measuring how big a page that I need and that I'm comfortable in. One sentence, one row. That's what I like to do. Just an average sentence, not a run-on sentence like I tend to do when I'm talking, but actually when I'm typing, just all the time. Anyway, I like the height of this. It's 7 inches tall. The notebook itself is taller than that. Let me measure how tall it is, because I haven't measured one of these in a long time. So it's 7.5 inches tall. I don't know. I like the height. It fits into most of my bags really, really easy. I don't have issues with it not fitting into most of my bags. I tend to carry a medium size shoulder bag, so not too small, not too huge. I only carry like the rustic tote if I'm going somewhere for an extended amount of time and I need extra things with me. As far as like day to day, I don't carry a tote. I can take this with me. It's very portable. It's just a comfortable size for me. It feels like home. I just really like this size. Some other things that I do in here is sketching. I like to just sketch things out when I have an idea. When inspiration strikes, I'll put a sketch in here. And so it's a good size for that. And I also will journal in this size. For me, it's just all around bullet journal, sketchbook, and regular journal all in one. So that's why I rarely carry more than 3 books in it. So very comfortable in here, and really, really enjoy the size. It feels good in the hands. I don't overstuff it. It's not terribly heavy. I think it weighs maybe 12 ounces, maybe. Like it's just not that heavy. I love all the dings and scratches that it has. I am never bothered by those. And I honestly don't understand when someone is bothered by it, because to me it's a sign of love and use, and I just don't like to keep things pristine unless it's my car. So but yeah, so that's my thoughts on the B6 and how I use it, how I enjoy it, why it's comfortable for me. So next week I'm going to share with you the weeks. It's this one right here, and I'm going to talk to you all about that and my experience with that. Please do leave comments down below. I love reading them. I can't always answer every single one of them, but I do love to read them, and if I have time to answer it, I totally will. And you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week when we talk about the weeks.